Hi, I'm Helen Powell. Been serving the Middle Georgia area since 1985. If you would love an exciting career, please call me. Careers in Cosmetology, 129 North Franklin Street, 272-1967.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm an upcoming graduate from Careers in Cosmetology. It's been a wonderful experience, and I encourage you to contact Ms. Helen Powell for more opportunities.
Hello, I'm Christy at Careers of Cosmetology. I've recently enrolled here and I'm excited about the opportunities that lie ahead.
Hey, my name is Daphne Jackson. I'm excited to be enrolled in Careers in Cosmetology. If you would like this opportunity, contact Careers in Cosmetology.
Hi, my name is Caitlin. I've been enrolled in Careers in Cosmetology for about 4 months now. I'm really enjoying it, and I think if this is the career for you, you should definitely come see Miss Helen Powell.
Careers in Cosmetology, 129 North Franklin Street. Our number is 272-1967. Give me a call.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Talk here on TV 35. I am your host, Pat Brock, and we are on the campus of the Dublin High School Irish, and it is homecoming time, and we've got the beautiful and handsome homecoming court for 2018-2019, and you're going to get your opportunity to meet each and every one of them, and we're starting with the freshman class, of course. Hi, guys.
Hey there, how you doing?
Doing well. Good to see both of you. Hey, little cousin.
Hey, Miss
Listen, share with us about yourselves, okay? Because we want the people out there to know who you are and some special things about you. We'll start with you, Amaya.
My name is Amaya Rozier. My parents are Lakia and David Rozier. I have a little sister named Aubrey. I'm in the Beta Club, and I'm trying to get in the student council when that starts.
Very good. And you're doing some other things as well, right?
Yes, I cheer, I'm trying to play soccer, and I do competition cheer.
Very nice. And how is it for you, Amaya, to have been named to be on the homecoming court? What was that feeling like when you got that name called?
It was exciting because I always wanted to do it for high school, and I'm lucky and I'm thankful that I got picked.
And your freshman year at that, that's wonderful. And you know, we want to know about your personality because, you know, when you're voted amongst your peers, you know, when people nominate you for homecoming court, there's got to be something about you that they deem as special. Tell us about you and your personality and the type person that you are.
I'm just nice to everyone. I just think that if you be nice, they'll remember those times and bring it back to you, and you'll be thankful for them.
Very good, very good. All right, we've got Mr. Waters here to my right. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, how about you?
Doing well. Share with us, please.
My name is Jaquan Waters. My parents are Saquana Coleman and Jonathan Waters. I have a little brother, his name is Skyland Waters, and a sister, her name is Kinsley Waters.
You're the big brother.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right, and tell us about how important that role for you as a big brother.
The big brother role is basically showing caring for your siblings. That's all.
Do you have to like babysit and stuff? Or?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you good at it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right.
Change the diapers and
Change
all.
diapers and everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. And what other things are you involved in? Are you involved in any clubs or do you any volunteer work with your church or anything?
No, I'm not involved in the clubs, but I am playing baseball this year.
Wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
Now listen, when you all transition from, you know, from middle school to high school, how's that been for you?
It's been, I had a little ups and downs.
Yeah, what would you say is the most challenging thing transitioning from middle school to the high school level?
The schoolwork.
The schoolwork.
Yes, ma'am.
And what would you say, Maya?
Getting to know people.
Getting to know people. You're right, because it's like you all were 8th graders. That means you were like the seniors of the middle school. You all were the top dog. And you went from here and then you had to go down a little bit, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so for you being named to be part of the homecoming court, that says something about you. Tell us about your character and the type young man you are.
I'm happy. I dress casually some days.
Yeah.
You know.
You kind of dressed up today?
Yes, ma'am.
Giving us a little extra?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Well, listen, all eyes are going to be on you all, of course, on September the 21st. We're excited about that. Of course, the Falcons are going to be the actual team that you're going to be playing against, and so you all are going to be gracing across that field. Now, are you nervous?
No, ma'am, I'm not.
You're going to wear tux?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I didn't know I looked like a sir, but I'll take it.
You do not.
Okay. And so now, do you wear tuxes often, or?
Yes, ma'am.
You do. So you're going to be dapper, and you're going to know how to escort the person that you're
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What about you, darling? What colors are you all supposed to wear for your class?
Turquoise.
Turquoise. Have you found your dress yet?
Yes, ma'am.
I figured your mama didn't she? I figured she's got it. Now, are you going to wear high heels? I always like to ask the girls that.
No, ma'am.
What shoes are you wearing with that?
Some ballerina flats.
Oh, my Lord. You're going to be doing some twirls and pirouettes. Well, we're so excited for both of you. Congratulations. Keep doing great things. Keep showing that kindness. Keep being friendly to people because it's going to go a long way. All right, good to see you both. You know, it's always a joy for me to see these smiling faces because I know that they're dear to my heart, and likewise having the opportunity to have been, you know, to have taught drama with you all and been with you for a little while, and to see you now, this is special. How are you, darling?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing very well. Share with us about you. Let us know what's been going on with you, okay?
My name is Takiria Smith, and I cheer, I play basketball, I do track, anything you name it.
Anything you name it. Now, as freshmen, are you able to get involved in clubs or anything?
I'm not sure, but if I can, then I'll try, and I'll do my best at it.
What do you love about being so involved the way you are and being so active?
I get to, like, if it's something bad happening at home or something is bothering me, then sports, like, take my mind off that type of stuff.
Right. That's good. So you found an outlet to be able to express yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
And, of course, now being on the homecoming court, does that feel good to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you surprised when they called your name? Yeah.
Because, like,
What was the first thing you thought?
I was kind of like, it's going to be a little hard because I just got over here, then, like, a bunch of stuff just piling on top of each other.
One more thing, right? One more thing. But this is such a good thing. Sincere McNear is here. Have no fear. How's it going, Sincere?
Good.
Talk to us, young man.
My name is Sincere McNair. I'm the youngest, and I have a sister and brother. My sister is 20, my brother is 21, and my mama's name is Talisha McNair.
And here you go right here. You know, Sincere, you and I have a lot of history right here. And, you know, I've always known about you, how your personality is. And now here you are. You've transitioned to the high school level, and you're still doing it.
Yes, ma'am.
How does it feel for you? How was this transition?
It was okay. Like, I was scared a little bit because it's like me, new people, and then you come over here with a lot of big kids now. So it's like, we underdogs. I thought I was big when I was at middle school, but now you have to look up to other folks. So, and then like the work is getting to me. You know, you got to stay focused.
Right. So you're learning now that you're really having to stay focused. Are you seeing that as well with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Here you go.
Study real hard.
Real hard. And you know, and it's important now to kind of have those good study habits so that when you are progressing and getting older, that you'll have those already. Now, when they called your name out, Sincere, were you a bit surprised?
Well, yes and no, because for one, I really didn't care if I did it or not, but it was actually nice to hear my name on the ballot.
I mean, because that says something about you guys. And, you know, and speaking of which, I mean, tell us something special about you. What's really special about you that people may or may not know?
If you get to know me, I'm a real cool and down-to-earth person.
Yeah, very good.
And I'm cool to be around and funny. And I like to make people laugh, so that's it.
Oh, yeah, you do. You're pretty hilarious. And you are pretty cool to be around. Well, congratulations to both of you.
Yes, ma'am.
I know that you're going to look beautiful. Wearing turquoise, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you've gotten your dress?
Yes, ma'am.
High heels or flats?
Flats.
Flats.
No heels.
No heels. And we know you are, you know, when I saw your blue suede shoes on a regular school day, you're ready for this, aren't you?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you all out there continue to impress people with the way you live, your character, and your conduct.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
I'm Marcus Clements with Clements & King Insurance. Are you on Medicare or about to go on Medicare? Clements & King Insurance has all the answers to all that's available to you when you reach this age. Clements & King Insurance for all your health and life insurance needs.
All right, now it's your opportunity to meet the sophomore homecoming court. Hi, how are y'all doing? Good. All of these familiar faces, I tell you, it's just such a pleasure to see you all. Share with us about you, some things you've been involved in, your family, of course. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go for it.
My name is Maya Gainey. I'm in 10th grade. I'm in the Beta Club. I take honors classes.
Very nice. Are you playing any sports or anything like that?
No, ma'am.
How was it for you to have gotten your name called? What did you think?
It was weird. Like,
Was it weird?
yeah.
And this is not something that you all campaign for, right? You know,
Not really.
you don't have to. And so when they called out your name, did you think about the responsibility behind that and the
Yes,
people
ma'am.
that are looking up to you?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it about you that you feel that people look up to you about?
I think my attitude and the way I carry myself.
Very good. You come from a good family?
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice. Young man, share with us.
My name is Etavius Floyd. I'm in 10th grade. I'm in Beta Club, and I also take honor classes.
Very nice. Are you playing any sports this year?
I play tennis.
Tennis, very good. Now, of course, your sophomore year, that's a special time. You've kind of made it over the hump a little bit from being freshman, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And for you, what sense of responsibility do you feel that this places on you being nominated to be on the homecoming court as a sophomore?
It's a lot of responsibility because people normally look at the upperclassmen, but when you are a sophomore and you are on the homecoming court, people like the freshmen look up to you, and they're like, maybe I should do that next year.
Yeah, very good. And so, so tell us, like, how did your freshman year go? Because we just met some of the freshmen, and they're like, this is kind of hard. You know, this transition has been very difficult. How was it for you?
It was okay for me. I mean, like, it was kind of hard, but I got through it.
And now things are kind of more smooth sailing now as a sophomore. Did you transition okay to the high school level?
Yes, man. It was pretty easy for me,
Yeah.
considering I knew a lot of people, and they just made it easier.
Okay, good, and that makes things a lot better for you. And so listen, we want to know a little bit about your personalities. You know, what kind of things do you like to do for fun? Because here we are, I mean, I know this is more of like a formal type interview, and we know the things and the activities that you do with your friends. What do you like to do for yourselves? What kind of things do you like to do?
I like to be with my family and stuff.
Family, and so family is very important to
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Tell us about your family.
My father, he was sick, but now he's better, and yeah.
We had a wonderful interview with your dad because the story of how he was miraculously healed, you know, was just pretty amazing. And so to see like how your family had to come together during that time, your beautiful mom, and just to hear that testimony, I see why solid your family is and why it's important to be with your family.
Yes, ma'am.
I really do. And what about you, Mr. Floyd? You know, when all this year, you're not playing tennis, you're not, you know, doing your thing here at high school. What is it that you like to do to have that me time?
Outside of school, I play tennis sometimes with my friends, and I also like to go to the gym a lot.
Do you work out?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I remember you when you were in middle school. You've changed. But that's a good thing. That's a really good thing because you're really thinking more about your health and making sure that you're fit because you've got a long race ahead of you.
Yes, ma'am.
And how does it feel for you knowing that your big brother, right, is on the homecoming court?
It's very exciting considering this is the second time being on the homecoming court. And so, yeah, like my family members and everyone, when they found out, they were really excited and happy for us.
You guys have got to have a homecoming party for the family. You know that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, congratulations to both of you. And so you've already got your tux picked out?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And young lady, what are the colors for the sophomore girls?
We have to wear fuchsia.
Ooh, I love fuchsia. Have you already gotten your gown?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you know, I love to ask this question because I'm wearing heels now, right? And when you're having to walk across that grassy field, you know, and having your escort making sure that, you know, you trust them enough to kind of make sure that you're graceful.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to be very conscious of your feet and your stepping. And so what have you decided about the shoes to wear?
We can't wear heels.
So what are you going to wear?
Maybe flats.
Some little flats. Tennis shoes or just maybe some little sandals or something?
Maybe some sandals or tennis shoes.
Okay, all
Either
right.
way.
But you're going to look gorgeous. We look forward to
Thank
seeing you out there. All
Thank
right.
you.
And Mr. Floyd, pound it, man. Good to see you, young man. All right, two more very familiar faces. Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Good to see you both. Now listen, we want to hear all about you. What's been new? What's going on with you? Talk to us.
Hello, my name is Chastity Jones. I am a sophomore, of course, and I am in the Beta Club. I'm a pre-IB student, and I take honor classes.
Very good, you smarty pants, you. Tell us about your family.
My mother is Lashika Stanley, and my dad is Chaston Jones.
Very good. Now for you, I mean, you've always been involved with things, right? So were you surprised at all that you were named to be on the homecoming court?
Yes.
You were. Did you grin like you're grinning now, or?
I did. I wasn't at school when it was announced on the intercom,
So like people were telling me, and I was like, what?
What? Me? Is it I? And so, you know, and this is an exciting time for you. We know that you're representing your class, right? And of course, I always talk about the character of a person. Tell us about some things about you, some good things about you that would make someone want to be just like you.
I keep myself up. I have good grades, and I'm very friendly with people. Like, I can hold a conversation with about anyone.
Yes, you can. Yes, you absolutely can. Is that right, Brandon?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Brandon, talk to us, young man.
My name is Brandon Wright. I'm a sophomore here at Dublin High School. I'm the son of Charles and Wanda Plummer. I'm a member of the Beta Club, and I play basketball and baseball.
Very good. Smart, athletic. Where do you get all this the athleticism from? Where does it come from? Who?
I think it might come from my brothers.
Oh, you don't skip your parents?
They ain't got it.
They don't have it. And you know, being an athlete, a student athlete, you know, you have to make sure that you're doing all the things that you need to do to keep that life balanced. Are you very organized and you keep your calendars and things like that?
Yes, ma'am.
You do? What about you? Are you organized or you?
Yes, ma'am. I set things in my reminders on my phone.
Very
and
good.
I put things in my calendar on my phone.
Very good. Now, do you find that now as a sophomore, you've kind of gotten the hang of high school life?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think about high school?
It's like if you responsible and take care of what you're supposed to do, it'll be easier.
It'll be easier? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And you seem to be a very responsible man.
Somewhat.
Tell us about some other interesting things about you, things that we probably wouldn't know.
I like to cook, and swimming about one of my favorite things to do.
Swimming and cooking, very good. Who taught you how to cook?
My grandma.
See there, see there. And you know I know your grandma.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. And swimming, very, very nice. You know, how old when you first learned how to swim?
I was probably like 10 or 11.
10 or 11. How old are you now?
15.
You about grown now, right? And so for you, for your me time, that time for just you, Chastiana, what do you like to do?
I like to be on my phone.
Do you? And when you're on this phone, what all do you like to do on it?
Take pictures.
Oh, are you a selfie queen?
Yes, ma'am.
We need to take a selfie for this over, right? And so for this honor right here that you all being part of your sophomore class and being nominated for homecoming court, this is pretty exciting for you. Are you nervous about that Friday night?
Yes, ma'am.
What are you most nervous about?
I can't even explain.
Just people looking at you for one.
Yes, ma'am.
And watching every move you make.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you? Are you nervous, excited, or both?
All.
All. What most?
People looking at me.
Yes, they're gonna be looking at you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, they're gonna be looking at you, and it's, you know, you're gonna look so beautiful. You got that gown, you got everything ready. Got your flats.
Yes, ma'am.
No heels. And I know that you all haven't decided yet as far as who's going to escort whom, but whoever you escort, make sure that you've got her back.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you float, honey. Float like the angel you are, okay? All right, good to see you both.
Good to see you too.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
This is Chastiana and Brandon.
Is your internet slowing your business down? If so, call the City of Dublin for our fiber optic based internet, 478-296-1008.
This is Corporal Dan Stiles with the Georgia Department of Natural Resources Law Enforcement Division. I want to talk to you briefly about boat registration or vessel registration. There are 3 types of vessel registrations. There's new registration for brand new vessels that you purchase from a vendor. Also, there's transfer when you purchase a vessel that was previously owned by someone else, and then there's a renewal. Vessel registrations last for 3 years, and they expire the last day of the birth month of the registered owner. If you sell or change address on your vessel registration, you're required to notify the department within 2 weeks of doing so. All motorized vessels operating on state waters in Georgia must be registered. The only time a vessel doesn't need to be registered is if you're operating on private water such as a lake or a pond.
All right, I tell you, this has been such a smooth transition. We are with the junior class. I mean, raising the bar here at Samaje, honey, baby girl. You're just doing it up. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing very well. Young man, how's it feel up there?
It's quite wonderful.
Now listen, congratulations to you both being nominated to be on the homecoming court for your junior class. This is really huge. We want you all to share with us, okay, about yourselves and some things you're involved in. We want to know about your family. You know, you got to mention your mama's name, Samaje. Talk to us.
I am currently a football varsity cheerleader and a competition cheerleader. I am the daughter of Erica Jones and James Sims. I am the only child. And I'm just, you know, this is something new for me.
It is? How does it feel for you?
It was something I didn't want to do, but I just felt honored that I was voted for.
And what is it about that you were kind of like, nah, I don't think I want to do that?
Because it just wasn't me just to say vote for me or do this, do that.
And then here you are.
Yes, ma'am.
Junior class representative.
I am.
What is it you think that they see in you, Samaje, as far as the good qualities about you, things that the young ladies would look up to? What are some of those qualities?
I'm just a very kind person.
I've seen you've transitioned so much from middle school.
Yes, ma'am.
Those middle school days.
Very.
You know, in what ways do you see that you've changed? Because, you know,
attitude-wise.
I can see that it's gotten tremendously better. I can see that you've matured in so many different areas.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know when I see you, I light up, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm like, hi, Samaje. All right, young man, share with us. We want to know what's been going on with you and your family, and tell us about some of the things that you've been involved in.
My mom's name is Tamika King. I have two older brothers, Tawaska King. He's well known. And,
he is.
Tadrika Seals, he graduated in class 17. And I have a younger sister who stays in North Carolina with my mom.
Very good. And so for you, I mean, what things are you involved in? What are you doing?
I've been playing basketball since 9th grade, and that's really about it.
Who do you get this from, these basketball skills?
My oldest brother.
You got to bring it on out there. And you know, for you, I mean, you're in the spotlight, you know, with the things that you do as far as the different activities. And now this is a little different for you. What are your thoughts about it?
I mean, I'm just glad to be chosen as this is my first time doing homecoming, so you know, I'm just happy about it.
You are.
Yes,
Are you nervous?
I'm a lot nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Just nervous. I mean, that's who I am.
That's how
I'm shy.
It's like that kind of nervous energy you get before it happens. What about you? Are you nervous, excited? What?
Not really. I'm not nervous at all.
You're cool as a cucumber.
Yes, ma'am, because I'm not nervous about walking on homecoming. I'm not nervous about this interview, because you've interviewed me about 3 times.
1,000,000 times, Samaje. 1,000,000 times, you and I, okay? You and I've got an understanding, don't we?
Yes, ma'am.
And so, you know, because this game is like with 2 teams that are local, you know there's going to be a lot of people there, right? And so, how important is it for you to have your family and your friends to be there, or to be with anything that you do to support you? How important is that to you?
Yes, I find it very important because, like, I just like the support that my family give and stuff like that.
To see them in the stands, right? What about you?
It's very important to me because I have a very supportive family, so I already know they're going to be out there.
You know your mama be 100, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
She's right there. And you know, as I think about, you know, my times, of course, in high school, and you think about that family and that support system, and then, of course, to be in the positions that you are, to where there's something about you that they see in you, that they, you know, that they want for you to represent the class, that's pretty special. Any advice or any words you want to give to other students, you know, that have a desire to either be on home court or to be in a position where they can set examples for others to follow? What kind of advice or words of wisdom do you want to give them?
Just be as kind as you can, because people aren't going to vote for somebody that's hurt, like hateful.
Yeah, you're right.
I agree.
Yeah, same,
I agree.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Other words, your words of wisdom. Don't be hateful, right? Don't be hateful. Well, it's so good to see both of you. So proud of the accomplishments that you already have had. For you, and I mean, to see your turnaround, Samaje, it warms my heart every time I see you. You know that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It does. And then for you, young man, to see you on that basketball court, I mean, really, I mean, playing a sport that I love, that's dear to my heart, and you love it as well, and then to see the kindness that you show off the court is even more special. All right? And what color are you wearing?
Lime green.
Lime green. Have you already gotten your dress?
Yes, ma'am.
You ready? You good to go?
Yes, ma'am.
We know that you're going to look beautiful. Continue to walk in that love and kindness, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Continue to have that confidence. And you, young man, Keep letting your light shine, all right? We know you're going to be super handsome and super tall. All right. Thank you guys so much. Hey, young man, how's it going? Good to see you. And this is Melody's birthday is today. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
How old are you now? 25?
17.
17 years old. I mean, you know, this is an exciting time for you all. I mean, when you think about your junior year, this is a year to where there's so many different things that you're kind of having to look forward to and prepare for. You're having to think about college, okay? Who knew, right? And so share with us about you guys, things that you're doing here in the school and outside of the school. All right, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
And you know you've got to mention your mama. I know. And you've got to mention your grandmama, too. I'm just throwing that out there.
My name is Melody Todd. I am the daughter of Deidre Todd. I am the granddaughter of Bessie Vaughn and Johnny Vaughn. And I'm in the Beta Club. I'm in the National Society of High School Honors Club. And I also am co-captain of the auxiliary color guard team.
Very good. You've always been so active. Wow. What is it about being so active that gets you going?
It's fun, and it's things to do.
Yeah, and you like keeping busy.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us about your personality, Melody.
I would say I have a very humorous personality, and I'm nice and kind. And
you can get a little high-strung sometimes.
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay. Who do you get this fire from?
My mom.
She get it from her mama. Very good. You're involved in so many things. You're doing so many great things. And so if you had to highlight something that has been the most significant for you for your high school year, what would it be?
It would probably be being on homecoming.
This is special.
Yes, ma'am.
Were you super excited?
Yes, I was. I was really excited.
Have you gotten nervous yet?
No, not yet, but I probably will be.
You probably will be. That's all right. Hello, darling. Hello. Good to see you.
Hi, my name is Jason Lynn, and oh, sorry.
You're good. You're good.
And I'm currently in the band. I'm a brass section leader, and I'm part of Beta Club as well. My parents are Zen Fang Lin and Rui Kreen Lin.
You know, it's always good to see you, young man. Always good to see you. Now, were you surprised at all when your name was called for homecoming?
Yes, I was. I was shocked my name was even on the ballot.
What? You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah. And then the day after, I heard my name on the announcements. I was like, what? And then I talked to my friends. They all voted for me, and then they put on their Snapchat, and I guess they just helped.
So they were Snapchatting and everything about you. What is it about you that you think the qualities that you have that a person for one would want to emulate, and things that you think that people see in you when they meet you?
I think I'm just really loud and outgoing and very different from the rest of the people. They just really want to see me out there just doing my thing.
Do you like being different?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of times we get our personalities from certain family members. Now, she gets some of her stuff from your mom, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And what about you? Whose personality do you kind of take from?
A little bit from my mom. She's very loud on the phone most of the times. When she's talking to family, she's really... She likes to get into conversation. Another one, big factor, is my brother. My older brother, Calvin Lin, and he's just someone I look up to that I really take from.
Very good, very good. And so listen, you two, your junior year, we just talked about how important your junior year is, right? And so you're having to think about your future. Have you guys been thinking about what you want to do after high school?
Yes, ma'am.
What have you been thinking about?
I want to go to UGA, and I want to major in nursing.
In nursing. Is there someone in your family that's a nurse?
No, ma'am.
So you want to be the first nurse in your family?
Yes, my sister probably will be because she's nursing. She's majoring in nursing right now.
Student. Following after your sister?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What about you?
I want to go to Georgia Tech and major in computer programming. Oh, wow. And try to make it to get a job in Google.
Oh,
really.
yeah.
Because
you're thinking about money, aren't you?
No, not money. I'm just trying to be better than my brother, really.
What is your brother doing?
So he also went to Georgia Tech, graduate, and he works for Microsoft right now.
Wow. So really, you're planning your future to outdo your brother.
Exactly.
There we go. So you're trying to, want to be like your sister, but you're trying to outdo your brother.
Yes.
Oh, I love the nature of this game here with the siblings. All right. And so this event here, the homecoming, this is a very special time.
Yes.
I mean, my class, 1988, is going to be out there with our T-shirts, right? You weren't born then, right?
No.
Okay. Anywho, and so, there's going to be a lot of people out there. Your family's going to be out there, your friends. People are going to be looking at you, all eyes on you. How do you feel about it?
I feel really good because usually my parents are very busy with the family restaurant, China Express, and I just don't see them that often for many events throughout my life. But this one, they're actually going to attend, so it's going to be a first for me.
This is going to be so exciting and momentous for your family.
Yes.
You're good? You're happy?
Yes, I'm excited.
All right. And you're not going to trip
No, ma'am.
over that
Hopefully
dress?
not.
Practice.
Okay, I will.
Practice, practice, practice. And slow that walk down. All right. Okay? Congratulations to you. And happy
you.
birthday. Look how you shared your birthday with us.
I know.
You have. And thank you. Always good to see you, young man. Great personality. I didn't know you were a loud person.
Oh, very loud.
Now we know. All right, so good to see you both. Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you on the 21st. All right, these are the junior class homecoming representatives, ladies and gentlemen. Dublin High School, the Irish.
Cut lawn mowing down to size with the help of the friendly folks at Hometown Supply. Get the help you need on choosing the right mower and setting up the right payments to fit your budget. Get 12 to 24-month payment options with our in-store financing and make life a little easier. Visit the friendly folks today at Hometown Supply in downtown Dublin, right across from the skyscraper. Hometown Supply, making life a little easier.
All right, now it's time for you to meet the seniors. I mean, there's so many of them up here, and it's just so exciting to kind of, hello, Precious, to see them, you know, and we're ready to hear their stories and just to kind of hear about their journey, how it's been here at Dublin High School, and of course now being named for the homecoming court. This is exciting. How you doing, young man?
I'm good.
You're sharp as a tack. You know that?
Thank you.
All right. Now listen, we want you all to share with us a little bit, okay? I think this is our first time interviewing.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is going to be good, nice and smooth. Share with us about yourselves and your family, okay? Things that you are involved in. Okay, we're ready?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to show her how it's done?
Oh, I sure do.
All right, go for it, young man.
Okay. My name is Donald Harrell. I'm a senior at Dublin High School. I'm currently employed at Chick-fil-A. I am in the Dublin City Youth Council Teen Court. And what else do I do? I'm usher in church.
Where do you go to church?
Living Hope Word Church.
How
in East
fantastic.
Dublin.
Oh,
Yes,
Carlos Jones.
Yes, ma'am. He's a good pastor.
Here you are. You're involved in so much. And, you know, just listening to you, every time I see you and talk to you, you sound grown. You know that, right?
Thank you.
At what level did you start maturing the way you are?
I would say 9th grade, because I was more of a prankster in middle school, and I just realized I had to get myself together if I wanted to be successful.
You started leveling out, haven't you? And the things that you're involved in groups and organizations that teach you to be a leader. What are some of the valuable skills that you've already learned that help you to be the man that you are today?
I know for one, with youth council and also teen court, public speaking is a big thing because I started out as very shy. I didn't want to talk. So that really helped me kind of come out of my shell. And as far as leadership, Chick-fil-A, I have a leadership position there, so that also helps as well.
Look at you working, you make your own money.
Yes, ma'am.
All that, okay? You're doing all the necessary things that you need to do to prepare yourself for life outside of school, which is fantastic. And tell us about the work you're doing in the church.
Well, I'm very avid in the church. Usually I usher on 3rd Sundays and 4th Sundays, and it's for the whole entirety of the church. And then sometimes I help in the kitchen when we cook. So
look at you. You are a jack of all trades here. And what feeling does it give you to be so involved the way you're doing and what you're doing in the church, giving back to the people and doing a work for the Lord and the work you're doing outside of that? What feeling does it give to you?
It's very humbling, and it's I feel very, I don't know what's the word. I feel gratuity towards them for letting me help them.
Wow.
Because it's a very good experience.
Are you trying to make me cry, young man?
No.
I mean, just no, to listen to you and to listen to the care and the passion that you have and the fact that you feel gratitude is really special. And so when your name was called to be the possible king of Dublin High School, what feeling did you have?
I was honored that my classmates would choose me to represent as a 12th grade representative.
And look, a wonderful representative you are.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk to this young lady. You hear him, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to us about you, okay?
All right, my name is Trina Howell. I'm a senior at Dublin High School. My mother's name is Tracy Knock, and my stepfather's name is Pete Knock. Here at school, I'm involved in JROTC. I am a captain, and I am in charge of logistics. Also at FCCLA. I also work at Chick-fil-A as well as Donald.
Co-workers. And for you, part of being in the JROTC, do you have aspirations of going into the military?
Yes, I want to go off to college, but the Air Force has been like weighing very heavily on my mind, so.
You should talk to my husband, retired Air Force, honey. He'll have you signed up pretty quickly. And you know, and for the things that you're involved in and then you're working, how do you balance that?
There's a lot of time management, and sometimes it can get very stressful and you can get very tiring, but.
And when you get that way, how do you kind of decompress? What do you do to kind of get back to yourself?
Just try to learn how to take some time for myself.
It's so important, and especially at your ages, because you know, as you get older, you know, life takes over. And you have to be able to balance those things out. You still got to be able to have that me time so that you can actually still be able to produce and be effective. And so, when your name was called out, young lady, were you like?
I was kind of shocked, but I was actually really excited and very honored that our class would choose me as one of our representatives.
What do you think it means? What do you think the class looks at about you and your character to have you as a representative and the possible queen?
How you act in school and outside of school, how you just represent yourself, like personally, and your appearance. So
that's good. That's good. And so, what? Of course, you're wearing white. Ooh. And you're gonna have your tuxedo on.
Yes, ma'am.
You've already got it, don't you?
No, I gotta go today to get fitted.
And you've gotten your dress?
Yes, I have found a dress.
They're going to be looking at you all right. Like there's going to be a lot of people there. You're going to have your family there. You're going to have your friends there. And their eyes are going to be locked in on you when they call your name. What are going to be your feelings?
I might be a little bit nervous, but for the most part, I'll be really excited because I know my parents will be very proud of me, and they already are proud of me. So it's just the look on their faces that really matters to me the most.
That's right. What about you?
Same thing, excitement. I feel the love from everybody coming from the stands and my parents. So it just made me feel real good.
And you know, the interviews that you all are doing, you know, today, I mean, of course, these are things you're already going to have with you. And just to hear your responses to my questions, it helps me to understand who you are a little bit better and to really appreciate you that much more. All right? Well, much success to both of you. We look forward to seeing you on the 21st. We know you're going to look gorgeous, and we know you're going to look handsome. Keep doing great things. But just to hear how you all are seeing life and how you're dealing with things and how you're navigating through all of the things that you have to do yourselves is pretty special. All right, you ready to share?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Hi, my name is Jalen Higdon. I am the one and only son of Miss LaTanya Higdon. I'm currently a senior at Dublin High School. I am one of two of the cohort ambassadors for the National Society of High School Scholars. I'm also an oboe player in the Fighting Irish Marching Band.
Look at you, Brandon. You're doing great things.
Yes, ma'am.
You have a great role model from your mom. What are your thoughts about when you were named homecoming court?
My thoughts were I was actually excited more so than anything because I really didn't expect for my peers to actually choose me for as a representative for homecoming. So I was just excited and very honored that my classmates would think that much of me to have me.
And you know, and that says something about you as an individual, you know, when your peers look at you and they respect you enough to say, we want him to represent us.
Yes,
and in that responsibility, you know, you do have a lot of people that are looking up to you, right?
Yes,
and what do you feel your responsibility is to being on this home court, possibly the king of Dublin High School? What does that responsibility hold for you?
That responsibility to me is to show other students that, you know, you could do anything. Just step out on faith, believe in yourself, and always, you know, pray on everything because you never know what my God can do.
You're absolutely right. Very good. Hey, sweetie.
Hello.
Talk to us.
My name is Kiana Jones. I am the daughter of Kalisha and Benny Jones. I have 3 sisters and 1 brother. I am currently the mayor of the Dublin City Youth Council. I'm a beta member. I was recently named a platinum senior. I am the captain of the football cheerleading team. I'm also a basketball and competition cheerleader.
Well, well, well. Mrs. And Councilman Benny Jones are so proud of you.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know, all the things that have you always been active, you know, or did that come gradually as you kind of got acclimated to high school life?
It came with maturity.
Yeah.
I guess I just had to learn to believe in myself and trust what I can do, and just step out on it and just go for it.
And you know, we've been interviewing a lot of freshmen, you know, and just talking to them about how the transition has been for them, you know, being being freshmen coming from the middle school. How has your transition been throughout high school?
It's been easy. I feel like every year I learn something new about myself. I feel like I mature a little bit more, you know, grow a little bit more, and it's been real smooth for me.
That's nice.
Yes, ma'am.
And now here you are, the possible queen. How you feeling?
I'm excited, but like everyone else said, I'm honored that my class would pick me or choose me to represent them on the field.
And if you had to give a message right now to your class, you know, what would you say to them, for the ones who voted for you and who thought well enough of you that you could represent the school and the class the way that you are?
I would just want to thank them for seeing me as a good representation of our class, seeing me as a role model, you know, someone who they would want to see on the field on Friday.
That's right, that's right. And you usually on the field anyway, right?
Yes,
both of
ma'am.
you, of course, both of you. And so you've got a lot of things going on, you know, with the band and cheering and trying to get all of those things, those moving pieces together, and now homecoming court, adding that to it, right? And so we want you to kind of share, give a message to the freshmen. I want you to give a message to the freshmen because you've seen, you have an outlook on life that you really put God first in what you do, correct? And so give a message to those freshmen and those underclassmen that would encourage them so that when they get to this level as a senior, all right, that they'll be thinking more solid, they'll be putting other things in perspective to make sure that they're staying sharp, okay?
My message will be your main focus is to be focused on your grades first. Fun can come later, friends can come later, but make sure that you focus on your grades. Don't be afraid to try new things. Always believe in yourself, no matter what may happen. Be prepared. Always be prepared for anything that may come your way in high school, and just stay prayed up and let God take his course.
There it is. You got anything you want to add to that?
Just to echo what he said, and always be your best self. You know, never let anyone change who you are or your beliefs or your values.
There it is. Very good. You two continue to be your best self. We know you've already got your plans for college or life after here. What are you going to do?
I plan to attend the Fort Valley State University with a major in biology and a minor in chemistry, then go to Augusta State University to become an obstetrician gynecologist.
You better get it, girl. Very nice.
I plan on attending Georgia State University, and I want to get my BSN in nursing, and then after that I would like to continue my education and get my master's to become a nurse practitioner.
You too. Lord have mercy. When you get those degrees, now I'm not having any more babies now, so you can forget that. Come back and see us.
Yes, ma'am.
Looking forward to seeing you all on the 21st. Congratulations to you in advance. You all are doing great things. Continue to do great things. Continue to live by the role models that your parents have set before you, okay?
Proud to be a part of the Dublin community, La Quinta Inn and Suites is conveniently located on I-16 at 441 and close to many of our city's major industries and businesses. La Quinta offers a prime location with many amenities, including free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and a beautiful indoor pool. La Quinta Inn and Suites was voted the best La Quinta in the world and a TripAdvisor's Certificate of Excellence. Book your next training class or school at La Quinta Inn and Suites of Dublin, locally owned and operated. Wake up on the bright side.
You know, just to hear your stories and you all sharing with us, I mean, and we know the people out there of Dublin Lawrence County are definitely enjoying this, and to hear, you know, different aspects of you all, okay? And this is a great opportunity to do that. You ready, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Hey, my name is Monte Richardson. I'm a senior here at Dublin High School, and I'm the treasurer of the Beta Club, and I supervise at Kroger, and I'm also involved in some volunteering work outside of school.
Very nice. What type of volunteer work are you doing?
I help out, like with the Beta Club. We have some kind of volunteer hours we do where we go around and we try to help the younger youth in our communities, to try to help them, whether that be with reading or playing sports.
Wow.
And yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yes, ma'am.
You're a working man in a leadership position. And what's the other thing you said you did?
Oh, I said I volunteer.
Volunteering?
Yes,
this is fantastic. You know how to handle money? You're
Yes,
the
ma'am.
treasurer. That is so good. And, you know, have you seen yourself change through the years? Because, you know, we're talking about, you know, growing up to the level that you all are, and just to talk to you all and to hear the ones that I've talked to when you were freshmen and when you were in middle school, and to hear now how you've matured so much. At what time did you actually start to peak to become more mature?
I think about my 10th grade year, because I used to play around a lot and not take school serious, but after I got my report card after my 9th grade year, I started to realize that I have to really take my grades serious and come to school to learn so I can better myself for the future.
And now here you are, could be the possible king here of Dublin High School, you know, and people are looking up to you. Tell us about some things that we may not know about you, some things that are exciting, some fun things and interesting things about you.
Well, I play soccer here at Dublin High School, and I think I'm pretty good. Yeah.
What position are you?
I play offensive midfielder and forward.
Do you?
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
good. You must be kind of quick too on your feet.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
You have to be, don't you?
And I love to play games. I guess that's fun.
What kind of games?
I like to play Madden, Fortnite, FIFA.
So video games.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. So that's where your downtime comes in, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, young man, because you've got a busy life, supervising and handling money. All right, darling. Hey, darling.
Hi.
Hi. Talk to us.
My name is Shalicia McCray. I'm the daughter of Felicia Holloman and Taylor McCray. I am also a very proud Platinum Senior here at Dublin High School. I am employed at Cracker Barrel, where I'm a hostess. I am involved in the Beta Club. I am the Mayor Pro Tem of the Dublin City Youth Council. I am an FCCLA member. I am the captain of the Lady Irish basketball team. I also am on the dance line. I play tennis. Yeah, I'm very school-oriented.
You are very school-oriented. You're very busy, and you're finding time to work. I mean, you know, Mayor Pro Tem, all the things that you're doing, right? They're really working on you inwardly for you to be the young woman that you are today, right?
Right.
And so are you an advocate for kids getting involved and doing different activities if they want to be, you know, to kind of get better in areas?
I am. I think being involved helps you become a well-rounded person. It's okay to be just smart, you know, having good grades, but a college, I've always been told at college it's okay to be smart, but if you can be well-rounded and do other things while being smart, that shows good things about you.
It really does. And, you know, and of course, having those family members that support you and having a good foundation is so important. And so when they called your name out, I mean, what did you do? Did it shock you? Were you?
Very, because I'm a type of person at school, I don't really talk to a lot of people. So for people to say, okay, I want her to represent me, I was like, yes.
Yeah. Were you shocked?
Yo, yes, ma'am. I didn't expect to be up here.
You were like, man, y'all kidding me, right?
Yeah.
And here you are. And so here you are, you could possibly be the queen of Dublin High School, and, you know, and with that comes responsibility. So you two are already, you know, on top of your game. I mean, you're involved in a lot of different activities, you're staying focused, you're in leadership roles, you're working in leadership roles. And so what would it mean to you to be crowned the queen?
To me, it would mean the world, really. I'm already a humble person, but I feel like given a different position that way, I can better show who I really am to other people. More people would know me. I'll be more out in the public, and I feel like that'll help people see, okay, you can be smart and still, you know, be popular and get the crown.
You're absolutely right. And what about you? I mean, if you were crowned the king.
It'll mean a lot, because it'll just show how much my classmates appreciate me. They voted me as the king, and it just shows how if you just do what you have to do, and people notice that, so they want you, they realize that you're a good representation for this school.
Absolutely.
So by them making me king, it shows how much they appreciate me.
Absolutely. And, you know, just listening to you all and having these conversations, you all are already kings and queens right now, because you're walking that right now in the way you live your life. And so whether you're named king or queen or not, this is to all of the seniors here. I want to say this, you're already kings and queens, because you're doing great things, and to stand here before you, I feel honored for you to share with me and to see the growth in you and to hear the maturity that's coming from you. It's pretty special. And so after all of this is over, right? What have you decided, or what are you working on as far as your future?
After I graduate, I kind of want to go to college to get my bachelor's in nursing. I haven't decided on what college I want to go to yet. I'm still exploring those options, but that's what I want to do.
And what's nice is that you've got options.
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. Very good. What about you, darling?
After graduation, I plan on attending Augusta State University, the major in biochemistry and minor in Spanish. And afterwards, my aspirations are to become an anesthesiologist.
Oh, my Lord. I'm proud of you already.
Thank you.
But we as a community are proud of you. And just to hear you and to hear your train of thought of what you're looking forward to in your future and things that you're working on, they're already being worked out already.
Yes,
and I know you're going to look gorgeous, darling. I know you are. And I know you're going to be super fly handsome, man. All right? Keep doing great things. Hello, young man. How are you?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm good. Good to see you. Hey, Precious. Already a queen. Let me squeeze you. You know, just having the opportunity to interview you all and let you all share has been pretty special. So this has been such a great day, and I know you're going to continue in that. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Share with us.
Well, my name's Patari Walker. I'm the son of Rhonda Hazley and Robert Hazley. I volunteer at my church, and I'm part of the Dublin High Fighting Irish Marching Band.
Get it, boy. What's the name of your church?
First Seventh-day Adventist Church.
All right, very nice. And so are you, so with the band, what instrument do you play?
I play the bass drum.
Okay.
Part of the percussion section.
Okay, part of the percussion. You're not going to have a solo or anything?
No, ma'am, not really.
But you bringing it up the rear,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
And so for you, you're already out there. You're already doing things with the band and different things like that. And so for being on homecoming court, do you feel a sense of responsibility that they voted you?
Well, yes, ma'am, because at first I didn't even know I was going to make it up here. But now that I am up here, I have to show, like, be respectful, show responsibility, and show others how to walk around the school with,
yeah, with the sense of pride and also that level of maturity. Now, have you always been mature? Is this something that, you know, you're saying you now have to show it? Have you always been this way?
I got mature around 10th grade.
10th grade. Is there something about that 10th grade, isn't it?
I'm still goofy a little bit, but then, like when I hit 10th grade, I knew I had to grow up just a little bit.
But goofy's okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm goofy. But that's all right. That's all right. All right, young lady, talk to us.
Hello, everyone. My name is Janiyah Oliver. I am the daughter of John and Shakira Oliver. I am the captain of the dance line, the basketball cheerleading team, part of the Beta Club, FCCLA, and I am the current Miss Black Dublin U.S. Ambassador and Miss Black Teen Georgia U.S. Ambassador.
Get it, girl. You've been on this rodeo.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
wear many crowns. And for you, I mean, you know, you've had a lot going on, and you've been having to prepare a lot for all of these things. I mean, so we don't take it lightly about the pageants and being in the positions that you are. How do you prepare yourself for something like this, and then now being named the possible queen of Dublin High School?
Time management and prioritizing is very important.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to time manage and prioritize, your life is going to be like crazy because you have a lot of different things going on at once. But you have to know what to put first, you know, when to study and go hang out with your friends and things like that.
Yeah.
So time management and prioritizing be very important.
Now, do you get to hang out with your friends? Do you have time for that?
I make time, kind of.
Do you like to hang out?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do when you hang out?
Me and my friends, we just ride around the town. Sometimes we just hang out at some fast food places.
Oh, so y'all just go cruising and then you go out and chill and people watch?
Oh, man. Sometimes we go visit our friends who be working too.
Yeah. On the job?
Yes, ma'am.
And so, you know, we want to know about your character. Because character, we can see this outwardly, right? But there's got to be something about you as a person that people will see you and they'd be glad to see you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, there he is. There he is. What is it about you that makes people, when they see you, that they're happy to see you, and some things about you that are encouraging to others, okay? Can you think about that?
Yes, ma'am. When I first, well, it started when I was in band. When I first entered band, I wasn't a people's person, but after a while, I got used to talking to people a lot. So now when I see people in the hallway, they'll say, oh, hey, and I'm easy to talk to now, and I'm real easy to communicate with other people.
Very good. And that course, that's increased with time, hasn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Getting older. Once you're my age, you're going to be talking to everybody. What about you?
I would say my personality, I'm a very goofy and fun-going person. I can come off kind of shy at times, but as I've been through my years in high school, I can say I have matured. I've learned to open up with others and become more of a people's person.
Very good. And these are excellent qualities that you're going to need. So, homecoming night. You've been in the spotlight. You've been in the spotlight. You guys got this under control. Are you nervous? Are you what? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you what?
I'm nervous and excited all in one because homecoming is like, it's more than just walking on the field. Yeah. It's more than what I thought it would be. Having bonds with the people that are on the court, because we're around each other more than I thought we would be. Yeah. And I'm also nervous because you don't know what's going to happen. You know, everybody kind of wants to win, but at the same time, it's just a great experience to be around each other and build these bonds.
Absolutely it is. And what about you?
I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous. Like Janai said, it's not about walking on the field. Like, you're representing the school, so you have to just carry yourself with the utmost respect and show others, like, what you're made of, basically.
That's right. Well, you're gonna have to show us what you're made of. And so after high school, what are you guys gonna do with yourselves?
I'm going to attend Alcorn State University and major in biochemistry. After I complete my 4 years there, I want to attend Emory University to get my doctoral degree. And then I want to pursue a career as an anesthesiologist.
Another anesthesiologist. What's so interesting, I was just reading about anesthesiologists last night and about, you know, how intricate and how well prepared you have to be to make sure your patients are safe. And what about you? What are you going to do with yourself?
Well, I want to go to college, but I have my eyes on either Savannah or Valdosta, but it's still undecided.
Undecided, kind of up in the air. And two, as time goes further along and you kind of deciding about what you want to do as far as your major, you'll see which school is more, you know, is more geared toward what you want to do, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm good at drawing, so my mother, she wanted me to do something like graphic design, and I'm just thinking on it like.
That would be awesome.
Yes.
Because you've got to do what you're passionate about. When you're passionate about what you're going to school for, you're less likely to change and you'll be more likely to stay forward and keep pushing towards the prize, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, we wish you nothing but success.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, you got one of those insurance apps too? You know how this thing works?
No, sorry. Not an app, it's my agent.
In this moment,
no, I'm fine, thanks.
It's good to know you have a trusted, independent auto owner's insurance agent who's there when you need them.
Great.
Man, I gotta get one of those.
Or Insurance in Dublin is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
People who've been a part of the homecoming court before with the senior class, and I know we've got two. Are you one of them?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is your first time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Precious, good to see you both. Well, we want you to share about yourselves, okay? Yes, and then we want to hear about your experience when you were on the court. What was that like for you and what you've learned? Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go for it.
Well, for my first time being a freshman, I was kind of nervous at first, but it was a good experience. It kind of helped me learn to represent my school in a different way.
Very good. Now, tell us about your family. Tell us who you are. Let them know who you are.
Yes, my name's Equan Floyd, the son of Zena Floyd and Edward Floyd.
And are you involved in any activities?
I play tennis and soccer.
Very good. Which one's your main sport? Do you have a main sport?
Soccer.
Soccer.
Yes, ma'am.
What position are you?
It depends.
You can play different ones?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And so for you, I mean, you're an athlete, you know, and you've done this before, and so this is kind of like, you know, this is it's not your first rodeo, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of advice do you want to give to the young men? Because all eyes are going to be on you, and so there really is an expectation on you, you know, when people are watching you come down the field, you know.
Yes,
what kind of advice do you want to give to these young men?
Well, being at his high school, it's very different from middle school. So you have to keep your head focused and just stay on track. You can't let anything sidetrack you, take your focus off what you want to do in life, because high school can really tear you down.
Okay. You're right. And of course, your little brother is on the homecoming court. Oh, I know your mom and all. I know they're super proud, aren't they? And you know, and how does it feel for you being the big brother and seeing your little brother follow in your footsteps?
Well, it's a good thing. Like, at first, I kind of didn't expect it until I heard his name and called on the intercom.
You like, what?
I was kind of shocked.
And here it is.
I'm very happy for him, though.
Are you happy right now?
Yes, ma'am. I'm very happy.
You could be the king.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Hey, sweetie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. Talk to us, okay?
My name is Shamaya Davis. I am the daughter of Jennifer Coverson and Stevie Davis. I also have a younger sibling. His name is Amarion Coverson. I'm a part of the Beta Club, and I'm also the captain for color guard.
You get it, girl. You know I tried to color guard with you all. I hurt myself trying to do that. And so you being on the homecoming court, did this take you by surprise?
Yes, ma'am, it really did.
How do you feel now?
I'm still a little nervous about it.
Just a little bit, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But I know you're going to look beautiful. You're going to look beautiful. And so your senior year, how's your senior year been?
My senior year has been lovely, maintaining my grades and being a great captain.
There it is, a great captain, that's right. And so for you guys, now you're representing the senior class. Now, what qualities do you have that make people want to be like you?
I'm talkative.
You're talkative? But you say you get nervous with interviews and stuff, but
I
you're
don't
doing
know.
just fine. You know that, right? You're doing just fine. And so you're very talkative, but it's important to be talkative, but also to be talking about the right things.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I mean? To not be talking about people, talking positive, you know. So we
Yes,
all
ma'am.
can talk, but you got to have the right talk, right?
Right.
Very good. What about you? What do people like in you? What do they see in you?
It's my personality. I'm a very friendly person.
Are you friendly?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. And those are all key. And so now, after high school now, after all this is gone, after you cried your last tear from leaving high school, what do you want to do with yourself?
I actually plan to attend Middle Georgia State University in Warner Robins and obtain my bachelor's degree to become an RN.
Another nurse. You want to try to take care of me when I need you?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
And what about you, sir? What are your plans?
Oh, I plan on attending Augusta University. I want to get my master's in law and hopefully pursue a career in, well, as being a defense attorney.
Hopefully you won't ever have to defend me on anything. You could possibly be the king. This is going to be awesome for you. Whether you're a king or not, like I've told the other ones, you're already a king, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. And you, young lady, when you were caught by surprise, here you are right now, possibly the queen, all right? And we know that you would wear your crown well. We know you're going to represent. We know you're going to look beautiful out there in your white. And you, young man, you're going to be dapper, pounded. All right. Congratulations to you both, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Good to see you. All right. Bye-bye. All right, here we are. We're closing up the senior interviews too with these outstanding young people. Hello, darling.
Hi, how are
You've
you?
done this before.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Joseph. It's your first time, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
All right. Now, listen, share with us. You all know how the interviews have been going. Share with us about you and your family and your things you've been involved in, okay?
Okay. Well, both my parents are from Florida, and they came up to Georgia about 20 years ago. I was born here in Dublin, and I've lived in Scott all my life. I've been part of Scott Baptist Church in Scott for a while now. I don't remember exactly when, but it was quite a while ago.
Very good.
I'm part of the IB program, one of the 2 senior IB program students. I've also been a part of Beta my whole high school career. I was also part of Quiz Bowl.
Now, where do you get all these smarts from, Joseph?
I don't know. I think it's just experience.
Is that right? Your parents are going to tell you something different. You know that, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And so when you were named part of the homecoming court, what was your first reaction?
Confusion.
Like what?
Yeah. I really did not know what to think. I'm not exactly an outgoing person. I don't know many of the people here very well.
Yeah.
So I was very surprised when I was named. But whoever did vote for me, I'd like to thank them personally.
Absolutely. You know, because there's something they see in you, Joseph, that think that you would be a great representative for your class, and so that's an honor.
Thank you. It is. Yes.
All right, darling, talk to us.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Myricks. My parents are James Myricks and Teresa Rogers. I am a platinum senior at Dublin High School. I'm a part of auxiliary color guard at Dublin High School. I work at Kroger.
Working woman, I love it.
And I was on homecoming last year, which was my 11th grade year.
Wow, so you've got the experience, so you know what it's been like. How was it for you last year?
It was good. I'm a little more excited this year, but it was really good. It was
Being your
fun.
senior.
Yes, ma'am.
You're not nervous, though, because you've done this before.
No, ma'am.
You know, you could possibly be the queen.
That's exciting.
Oh, my God. And you could be the king.
Yes, ma'am.
King Joseph.
That has a nice ring to it.
It has a
doesn't
great ring to it. And, you know, what have you loved most about your senior year? Because it's going to be over soon.
I've learned how much I've learned. I'm continuously learning new lessons of life.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
It is amazing, isn't it? That senior year is pretty special,
Yes,
honey.
ma'am.
And what about you? What have you loved most about your senior year?
There's this feeling that you get when you're a senior, sort of like you're at the top and you've been here for a while, and so you can help the others out and you know what you're doing.
That's right, man. You're already in that leadership position right now, you know. Do you ever see like the freshmen walking down the hall and you like, oh, I remember those days.
Been there, done
Been
that.
there, done that. Do you find that?
Yes.
You're like, oh, those children. I mean, because you're kind of like the adults now of the high school world, you know.
That's exactly how it feels.
And so after high school, you know, we're hoping you got plans made. You know, you're working on them, right? What are your plans?
My plans are to attend Georgia State, and there I will work to earn my RN and BSN.
Look at you.
And from there I will become a obstetricianist nurse, which is otherwise known as OBGYN at Northside Hospital in Atlanta, Georgia.
You've already found your job.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my Lord. You got it all worked out. What about you, Joseph?
After I graduate, I'm planning on taking a gap year to do some work with my friends, and over the summer I'm hoping to go to Europe and travel around a little bit.
Look at you. You're a man of the world, Joseph.
I really want to travel a lot.
Wow. And now here you are, you're working towards those dreams and the ambitions that you have for them to come into fruition.
And after my gap year, I'm looking at Georgia State to get a major in a mathematics degree and a minor in Spanish, so I can maybe go into business as a foreign consultant and maybe travel a little bit more.
Wow, here you are. You've planned it all out, man. I took Latin, so that's not even a spoken language, so I don't know what I can do with that with my career.
Science, maybe?
No. Well, listen, congratulations to both of you. We're so proud of both of you, the fact that you're on the court, possibly the queen, possibly the king. Either way, like I've been saying throughout this show, you're already queens and already kings by the lives that you're living, the examples that you're setting for other young men and young women to follow. This has been a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Your opportunity to meet the Dublin High School Irish Homecoming Court for 2018-2019. These young men, these young women, they are outstanding. We're super proud of them as a community already for the great things that they're doing in the classrooms and outside of the classrooms. We wish you all nothing but success.
Thank you.
All right, the homecoming game, of course, is September the 21st. Dublin High School will be playing the East Lawrence Falcons. We're looking forward to a great game. We're looking forward to seeing how beautiful and how handsome these young men and young women are going to be, and that's when you'll see who's going to be crowned the king and queen of Dublin High School. All right, that's all the time we have for Real Talk here on TV 35, and please keep watching.